Do not attempt to adjust your set. This is a streaming freedom video bulletin. It cannot be stopped, and it is the only free voice left on the net. Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. In today's Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed video, I kind of wanted to archive and showcase the firehouse as it is now iced over. This is what I believe to be a limited time event because of the new Ghostbusters movie, Frozen Empire. This is a tie-in with that, so I thought I would show real quick kind of just this neat thing that they did with it. Now, the first floor of the firehouse and outside in the alleyway, I do believe is the only place where this ice is at. I did check upstairs and downstairs. I didn't see any there, and none in Raise a Cult. But besides taking a quick look at this, we will also go ahead and for newer players, I will be covering how to unlock the new ghost that was added to the Overlord class, which is the main villain of that new movie. I think its name is Garraka or something like that. In any case, I'll be showing how you can unlock it. You have to defeat it in a bounty. And for newer players, I'll be giving some tips on exactly the best way to do that, as this is a Class 9 Overlord. So now for you newer players, or just players in general that maybe have trouble with the Overlord class, do know that this is a bot Overlord that you'll be facing. Keep in mind with Overlords, you want to have a trap with a very strong pull field because they break out of them easily. And using that type of trap build, you're most likely not going to have much battery life to it, so don't open your trap too soon. I still do that from time to time myself when I use that particular build, and I find that I run out and the ghost gets away because of that. You also want to make certain that you have, if you're going to try to catch the ghost directly, make a quick tether build, because it will take a little bit to actually lock the ghost into a tether because of the dredges and the rifts that it has active in play. If you decide that you want to rift it, then make a secondary build where you can eat through its rifts relatively quickly, as you will be with all bots, including your teammates in this. And keep in mind that when using a build that eats through rifts quickly, that does a lot of high damage, they are not usually good for trying to actually catch the ghost, as it takes longer to tether it. Personally, I don't think you really need to worry about rifting it too much unless it does have a bunch of active rifts on the field at the same time, which your bot teammates can often cause that to happen. They'll pop the rift and then leave it, so just be mindful of that. In any case, make certain that whatever it is that you are using, that your teammates are equipped with the same build, especially for a strong trap, because again, at least with my build, the trap doesn't have much battery life, so you'll probably have to be relying on their traps as well, if they actually do decide to toss them out. But another thing to keep in mind is if you are going to rift the ghost to try to lure it to you, is to have your trap down and ready to go. Because don't count on your teammate bots to get their traps down. They are a little bit better about doing that sometimes, but not a lot. Also, keep in mind that before you start the actual bounty to fight Garraka, that you take a look at the modifiers, as the bounty missions, they have modifiers in each level that could make your particular equipment build work better or worse, depending. So if you don't have trouble often with them, but you do in this, it could be because of the modifiers. In any case, I don't really have too much more that I can give as far as advice goes for newer players in catching it. It shouldn't be too difficult. I don't think Garraka is nearly as difficult as what Samhain was to catch in its boss fight. But again, it just depends on your equipment build. There you'll see that the bots actually did do their job and they got the trap down, and because I have them outfitted with the same trap build that I've got, then they were able to pull it in. And as long as you're able to catch it quick enough, it should be able to keep it from being able to have too many rifts active out on the field so that it doesn't get that damage resistance from you. Always make certain also for new players, when you see that the rift is near where your trap is, that you get it up quick, because when the rift explodes it will destroy your trap and you'd have to run back to the cart. But in any case, I hope that if you are a new player, this will help you out in catching Garraka. Once you have defeated it in this bounty, you can go back to Tobin's Spirit Guide, and you'll find it in the Overlord class, where you can go ahead and equip that as your ghost if you want to play as that. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Take care. This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. Peace out.